So here's the weird thing. You know Caitlyn's passive, right? Did you know that the damage on it actually scales with her level and crit percent? I sure did not know that. But that's what we're going to be doing today. There's a build on Reddit that I saw that included building 4 agility cloaks early on. So you get a spike of 100% crit chance early on in the game with only 3,200 gold. And with this, you can have headshots that deal up to 250 extra damage on top of all the rest of your attack damage and all that jazz. That means that you could basically combo someone into oblivion with as little as 3k gold. Then you end up building that into like your seals and all these other items. It's really crazy. It actually works a lot. I played a lot of games to try and get this to work, and it has worked more times than it hasn't. So please enjoy the video, consider subscribing, and have a good day. Hey, how's it going? What's up? If you skipped the intro, you may be confused by the thumbnail and the title. Well, let me explain it to you. So, a couple of Korean players, or a Korean player, started doing this in solo queue, and it appears to have caught on ever so slightly because I stole this from Reddit. Basically how this works is, instead of going for your full build, like rushing item by item by item by item by item, what Caitlyn does is, and this is something that I never knew, so I'd be really surprised, unless you're like a hard Caitlyn 1 trick, I'd be incredibly surprised if you knew anything about this, because 6 years of hard stuck plat, and I still don't read tooltips when I play champions. I still learn new things about champions like every single day. Champion, like Caitlyn's passive actually scales with critical chance, like crit strike, which is bizarre. So the more crit strike she has and the higher her level is, the more damage she does with headshots. So getting fast levels, having more crit strike actually makes her do a lot more damage on her 6th shot. Especially, and if you manage to combo with like you trap, they stand on the trap, you shoot, net backwards, auto attack Q, I've seen damage that you wouldn't believe. However, what ends up happening is this is actually a bit of like a rough early game. We'll see how things go. I've done this many times. This is my 7th game doing this, and that's not to say that like I've done badly. Like we've won, I think I've won 6 out of the 7 games, or 5 or 6 out of the 7 games. So I've extensively tested this. I say extensively, right? You know, I played this game. I played the game a couple times, right? And which is nothing new. I certainly play this game a lot anyway. But I'm really hoping that I get to show you off some of the power of this build. You do lose a tad, right? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this is the free will build that you'll win on every single time. I tell you what though, I would appreciate if like Swain like actually moved up like just a tad, because he is behind me, and that is of absolutely zero use to me. You lose a little bit out, but I think if you just go for the Storm Razor and then get all of your cloaks, it can end up being quite the little spicy number. Like for instance, right there is quite the little spicy number actually. That was a lot of damage. Please. Oh! Woo! Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That is not a half bad start, like at all, dude. That was a really nice start. I really like Caitlyn, by the way. And this build, it's so bizarre to me the way that this build works. It makes like literally no sense how it works. You lose a little bit of damage early on when you get like multiple agility cloaks, right? But the way I've seen it is, right, you have this kind of slow period where you're just building up your cloaks and you're just kind of like, you know, kind of out here, and then once you've got your Storm Razor and your Infinity Edge Sword, which is like the 2 big buys, right, you start doing some damage, right? You start hitting hard, and then it's like less than 2k gold to get your next item, and then less than 2k gold to get your next item, and then all of a sudden you just go power spike, like 3 times in a row. You just like jump up in power multiple times in a row, and like you're set up nicely for like the rest of the game. It's very bizarre. I cannot explain it. It's hard to explain, but hopefully we can show it off somehow. I really feel like Swain with those 2 kills can absolutely play like a bit more aggressive than being what he is currently doing. Okay, I mean, that works, to be honest. We got the pick. If he didn't run into that, he was going to run into me. I mean, to be fair, I'd love some kills. If we must play Assist King Caitlyn, Assist Queen Caitlyn, I'll take it. I've done so many games of this. It's really good to have like a good early. After having like, you know, some like weird picks into bot where it's like Orianna and Yasuo, and I'm like, what? Nice. Maybe winning too hard almost. Almost too hard. Good job, me. Can we pretend we didn't see any of that? Let's just like really pretend. I knew it was coming, and yet that still happened. We got ourselves 4 agility cloaks, and if my calculations are correct, in a few moments, my team should start pinging the agility cloaks as if what's happening here. The 80 difference is minimal. Yeah. Okay. What a prediction, right? I keep doing that. I keep jumping into her things, dude. I keep jumping into her. I keep jumping into her crystal arrows. That's not a good look. Me diving face first into them. Woo! Oh boy. Still though, we got both of them. We also got Peck as well, which is fantastic. We're 3-1-4, which basically means this game's over. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is this game is done. I'm not trying to be overconfident or nothing here. I mean, to be fair, Darius is doing pretty well top lane. Bot lane's just like, you know, bot lane's doing work. Bot lane's doing business right now. With this build, like, a lot of people just completely underestimate it. And it's fair enough to do so, I reckon. But the thing is, this kind of like, you underestimate it right up until the moment when you get hit with a headshot. And then from that point on, it's just like, it's Spice Central. Like, for instance, this guy is not paying any form of attention. That being said, wait, did I get stunned by Ollie? What stunned me there? I just couldn't move. That was bad timing that Evelyn was there, but not a big deal. Like, you saw the damage that I just, like, I mean, I've got, like, basically no AD. But even despite that, if I hit I mean, I would have killed him if I hadn't wasted traps trying to stop them getting onto Swain. But if you hit them with a headshot or you get the combo, the damage on it is so ridiculously high, especially on squishy targets. Like, look, headshot deals 248 damage, right? So if I get a W, get my my headshot off, then E away, get the headshot off again, that person is losing, I mean, anywhere from like 500 to 600 damage, 600 health in a couple of seconds, if even a second, at this level, right? As an AD carry at this level, that is like literally like Draven combo levels of damage off of Caitlyn. Okay, we're actually pumping out damage right now already. All we've got is the BF sword and a 100% chance to crit here. We're taking so much unnecessary damage from Xerath, and it kind of sucks because like Swain is like literally playing like a Janna back in the back of the lane here. He's doing well, but my god, is he not interested in actually playing up at all? Like, come on, man. Like, it's upsetting that this is actually almost working like a lot of the time. Like, why does nobody ever face checks me? I swear. Dear God, I'm actually having a fight against this. I'm dancing for them here. But if I get hit by like literally one thing, I'm in like deep doo-doo. And that's just the way it is. I've got so many assists, but they just want to kill me. Nobody wants to kill the Swain. Probably because he's sitting in a bush somewhere. This is, by the way, the build that I've had the most amount of pings on. The most amount of people have been like, yo, what the hell are you doing? I've never had a build in my life that has ever gotten this many, but I'm convinced that it's actually pretty half decent, to be honest. Like, very underratedly strong. I feel like I'm just being farmed at this point, to be honest. Oh, you're kidding me, dude. I'm being farmed. We're assist Queen Caitlyn. Oh my god. I am gonna have my revenge. I've got my Stormrazor. I'm close to actually having my Infinity Edge. I am going to absolutely shred through this entire enemy team. If in a short moment. Oh my god. It's gonna be glorious. Oh my god, dude. He got shredded. What the hell? Okay, that was... I knew I did a lot of damage. I didn't think I did, like... Okay. Right, okay. See, I know they're taking Dragon. I'm not convinced they're not just going to come top and try and kill me, though. I feel like I can already feel them coming towards me. Alright. We have got enough for Infinity Edge now. We're going to hit so damn hard. We're going to hit so unbelievably hard. We've got a 100% chance to crit. And our crits are going to do more damage. Her headshot's gonna do more damage. Like, actually, you know what? Let me show you. Let me show you right now. Okay. Boom. Boom. I've got my headshot. Watch this damage, okay? Let's see what we can figure out. Yeah, that'll do. Whew. Oh boy. Oh my god, we did so much damage. See, if it wasn't for that stupid, if I wasn't basically running a 3v1 there, because Xerath was just dinking out ulties. Oh my god, dude, that was so perfect. There was no way. I actually thought that turret was still there before, but like honestly, there was. I mean, Xerath is just like sweating it out to try and get those hits on me there. If I had a little bit of extra health, I think I would have lived that, to be honest. I could have tried to put the trap down, but I felt like I was wasting precious time that I didn't have getting with auto attacks. Okay. Oh, that's juicy. These are juicy hits here. Dude, this is such a stupid fun build. Like, honestly, it makes no sense. The damage comes out of pretty much nowhere. But all the synergies together, you can just like... They surrendered, right? They just randomly surrendered, to be honest. I think it might have been because we were kind of playing with them a little bit. I did second top damage, right? Second top damage. And yet, I was being farmed for kills. Swain, he did like, he had how many kills? 5 kills. Same kills as me, but look at the damage he was dealing. 8k damage. Pathetic, right? 13 kills, right? Over double my kills. Barely did 5k more damage than me. Barely, right? This man, Darius, what's he got? 10 kills. Double my kill. Less damage. And that's not even it. Let me show you some other games. 12-8-9 this game. This was into like a pretty rough team, to be honest. The damage difference is insanity, dude. You have to play so differently, and it's such a weird thing to try. And everybody thinks it's crazy, and everybody thinks it won't work until it just does work, right? I think like it's not the most optimal Caitlyn build you've ever tried in your life, but it's by far like the strangest one I've seen. And that consistently has worked. I've won way more than I've lost on this. So yeah, thank you very much for the video. This is my 7th game trying to get any form of footage on this. It is 10 AM. I've been recording for like 6 hours. So I really appreciate it if you drop a like on this video, if you did like it. And please consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Have a great day.